Welcome to part 3 of the Poor Man's Training Camp. It is day 7, we are ramping up the volume from here and we are going to be taking the training camp off-road for the first time.
Another big day planned in the saddle, and on the agenda today we're going to be hitting up 4 hours this morning, and it pains me to say this as I only cleaned my bike yesterday, but I'm going to be meeting up with Ben and going off-road. I know what you're thinking. You're a mountain bike rider. You should be riding off-road. I'm a fair weather mountain biker and I hate cleaning my bike. And after I've just cleaned it, it's a sad day. But I thought to myself, I want to try and get 4 hours in. He asked if I wanted to join him and I could do it doing some downhill stuff. So I'm just doing a quick loop round, get like an hour and a half in maybe before I meet him, because I think he's only got 2 hours on the plan. But it's time to embrace the mud and go and try and shred, I guess. As expected, an absolute mud bath. Look at the state of me. Jesus, I'm so glad I cleaned my bike. So another day cleaning the bike. But to the person that asked on my FTP video, they're like, with those numbers, how are you not elite? That video should show you why I'm not elite. I'm slip and slide all over the place. Ben makes it look so easy descending, and he's like saving energy when he's doing it. So I know that's where I need to work, but I'm gonna wait. Once the weather gets better, I'll be definitely getting out with Ben a lot more off-road, just to try and level up my downhill skills basically. It is not all about power and watts per kilo when you're racing off-road, that is for sure. Now mine's good, but it's not amazing, so we've got more work to do there as well. But just spinning round back on the road, it was too muddy. And now this won't be a perfect zone 2 ride. As I said in one of my videos, stick to your zones, but we were pretty chilled on the off-road bits and the climbs, and then obviously you're not pedaling downhill, but I've done a bit of zone 2 either side as well, so should balance it out nicely for another 4-hour ride.
Have a look at this. The Rocket has pulled through. She's got me an, how do you even say that? Ohlenstein little pastry in there. What is it?
Cinnamon social.
Cinnamon social. The Rocket's been out for lunch today. That's 2 days on the bounce, Rocket.
Mother's Day, innit?
Mother's Day, innit? Bump day. The Rocket's really milking this. God, I can't imagine the bike she's getting me for Father's Day. It's going to be absolutely mega, I tell you. But that is going to slide down in a minute. And what are we doing this afternoon, Rocket?
I'm quite tired now after my morning out.
Oh, you've peaked. Ladies that lunch, baby.
Sure.
I did have a run on the plan. We're going to see if that happens or not. Are the legs feeling up to a run? We're probably going to put Netflix on for a bit, chill. I've got some editing to do. Maybe we'll hit that run later. We will see. Thoughts? Run, yes or no, Rocket?
I mean, if like you were to do it, you could have done it when I was out, couldn't you?
I was busy.
Were you?
Yeah.
On the sofa.
Yeah, I was busy. And just like that, we are on to day 8, and it was tempo with surges. I stole this session from someone else. I saw it on their Strava, as you do, but theirs was slightly different. It was a 2 by 20 minutes. Basically, what this session is 4 minutes 30 at your tempo into a 30-second over I set it at 130%. Now, sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail. I was the nail today. You can see I'm trying to hold 410 watts. I'm a little bit under. Those top end efforts really hurt. And I normally only film effort 1, but I've whizzed on and I filmed effort 12 today. You can see the grimace on my face. But what I love about this session is just, it's a love-hate relationship, but when you get to the end, this is a full hour of tempo with spice, and it really does feel like you've worked out at the end of it. It's a sense of achievement to get to the end of it, and it's the closest these sort of sessions, which I've been trying to add in, which are like an hour of training, really do feel like the closest I'll get to racing and stuff like that, and trying to replicate that. And essentially that's what we're trying to do in training. So this is the last surge, and oh my, if you want to give this a go, it is an hour of pure pain, but such a wicked session. You're trying to recover after a hard effort, get back in the saddle and get back into a tempo, and that's what's great about this session. I'd done like an hour of zone 2 after. I had to have a little bit of rest though, but yeah, just trying to recover at a high percentage of your FTP is really valuable for the mountain bike racing and cyclocross racing, I've found. So if you want to give this a go, definitely try it. It's a spicy little session. But then as soon as I got off the bike, it was the usual thing: get changed, commute to work, and this was soul destroying riding to work after that. My legs were in bits, but then it was spin home. I felt a little bit better on the way home, and it like flushed my legs out a bit, and we were into the gym. Now, my legs were not feeling 100% for this after the tempo with surges, but we get it done, and these are the sessions that count sometimes when you just got to dig deep, get it done. I'd done squats, split squats, good mornings, then there was some upper body stuff, and honestly, the legs were spicy after this one. And with that, gym is complete. I've whipped up an absolute storm. Show that rocket. Look at that. What is that? Tikka wraps.
You
need to get the aesthetic right. And
tofu,
honestly,
tikka tofu wraps.
I thought I was back from the dead, but after that gym session, I'm dead again. I'm on the protein shake, because I just need to recover. One more day and then we've got a rest day. Look at that. I'm getting a dab hand in the kitchen. I'll tell you what, those mums at nursery are going to want me.
Oh, God.
But let's have a little protein shake taste test.
Want a protein shake with dinner? Have that after, wouldn't you? No, not with my dinner.
Not with your dinner?
I've got a chip in my mouth, so how's a protein shake going to top that? It's not.
You need to get some extra protein in, Rocket, but we've got one more day to survive before rest day. And yeah, I need a rest day bad. So I'll catch you in the morning, because the Rocket wants to scoff those chips in her gob.
The poor man's training camp was in jeopardy this morning. It was raining cats and dogs. The legs were hurting, but I just thought, get out, get it done. I said to myself, what would Goggins do?
Get out of your head and stay hard.
No, in all seriousness, I said, tomorrow's rest day. Just get out, get it done, Georgie boy. And it has rained for the last 1 hour, 20 minutes solid. I am wetter than a fish. It is bloody grim. The camera's soaked, so I don't even know if you can hear me. Sometimes I do think I've got some sort of chemical imbalance in my brain that gets me out to do this. But we're gonna get it done, fit 2 hours in, and it's a double day today again. It's how we get this training camp done. Double days around work, and then rest day. We've survived to another rest day. Get in there!
That is work and commute home done, and is there anything worse than putting damp kit back on at the end of the day? Absolutely not. It is hideous. But session 2 of the day, we're going to pop out for a run. Now, I've been struggling like fueling these runs when they're the second ones, because I have no idea what to eat before a run, if that makes sense. And then if I don't have anything, I get like 20 minutes in, feel like I need something, I don't take anything. Don't know, maybe there's some runners out there that could give me some advice, but I'm gonna have a Vela Forte figs and oats bar, and hopefully that'll get me through. I'm aiming for like 30-40 minutes, so I don't think I need like massive fueling for it, but just gonna get out, get the legs ticking over, keep the running ticking over, and then we've survived to rest day. But yeah, if anyone's got any tips on fueling runs after work sort of thing, should I pop a gel, should I have a bar, who knows, let me know in the comments. But let's get this run done. Run complete and the next 4-day block complete, and surprisingly I actually felt really good in that run. I felt like I was cruising, hitting like a good pace, heart rate felt good. I don't know where that came from, because my legs on the bike after that Tempo Resurges session were Shell City, but we've got the good stuff now. Look at, oh I better not pour it, no I can't pour it, look at that. The real champion's food for recovery. And then it's cooked dinner for the wife. It never ends. I told her I need time off for this training camp. She's added more to my load. Nightmare. Welcome to rest day. I am not calling it rest day anymore. It's going to be called day off the bike, because this, it's never a rest day. The Rocket just does not get it, right? If you've got a partner like this, she hears that you're not going to go on the bike and then just creates a whopping list for you. So I had to go over, pick up all this IKEA stuff. I had to climb in a bloody container to get it all out. And now I've got to build it. And she was like, oh, don't worry about building it. But then I know she's going to ask me on Saturday or Sunday when I'm tired from a bike ride. So why am I always fatigued?
So this is the only option if we want to get stuff done then, isn't it?
This is ridiculous. Do you know what? Once this channel blows up, I want a man that comes out and builds IKEA stuff for me.
A handyman.
A handyman, yes. As long as he keeps his hands on the tools. Oh, but I'm going to wrap this video up here because, you know, I'm busy. I had planned on making this video to go out Thursday. It's not going out Thursday. The wife's cracking the whip. Didn't you? I want the Rocket to do a week of my training and then see if she fancies.
I'm growing a human being, George. I think that's quite enough, thank you very much.
See if she wants to build IKEA stuff. Help me. Like, subscribe so that I don't have to build this stuff. But we're back to training tomorrow. I've got to wrap this up.
Yeah, you're waffling now.
Peace out.